Hello there, friends, ignited friends, massive action friends. Hello, it's Rhonda here, your ignited coach. And I had something on my heart. You can hear I even sound like I should be sleeping. It has been a long day. But before I call it a day, I absolutely wanted to give you something that I felt like I could not go to sleep with this on my chest. I needed to give this to you, and then my day will be complete. Now, if you're in my Massive Action course creation for mompreneurs group, then you understand that we've been throwing around those words, massive action, right? And then if you're in a Life Ignited or you're in any space that I'm in, you know I'm always talking about goals, taking action, massive action. So I just wanted to make sure moving forward, we are on the same page about what it means to take massive action. And why did I select those two words when I talk about going after your goals, creating that course, writing that book, going back to school, pursuing that degree, moving up in the company you work for, starting your own business. Hello, right? I want you to understand what massive action really means. I don't want it to just be more words you say, right? Pretty words, and it's just two words to sound good together. And they do sound good together, but I didn't just pick those two words out of a hat and put them together. When I thought about how I wanted to address my ignited nation, and that's what I call my tribe, my ignited nation, and what I wanted you to feel and embody is taking massive action. So what does that mean? So massive, what do you think about when you hear the word massive? For me, I think about far reaching. I think about expansion. I think about something bold and just great and amazing and abundant. You can think about the Grand Canyon in the United States. It's massive. You can think about Mount Kilimanjaro, right? It's massive. An ocean is massive, right? It just has reached beyond what the eye can see, what the ears can hear, even what the mind can fathom, right? It's massive. And when we talk about action, we're talking simply about doing. That's what I want you to think about. When you think about massive action, whenever I talk about taking action, I'm talking about doing the thing that you've been called to do, that you desire to do, that you crave to do, being who you want to be, feeling how you want to feel. That's what I talk about when I talk about taking action. So now let's take that and put it back with massive. So we're talking about expansive action, bold action, far reaching action, big action. That's what it means to take massive action. And no longer, my friend, no longer are you allowed to play small. Because guess what? Playing small is not getting you the result. Playing small, negotiating whether or not you really want to do this thing, maybe Monday and Tuesday when it felt good, I want to do it. But you know what? It's rainy and snowy today, or I want to sleep in late. I don't want to on Thursday and Friday. That's playing small. That's not being big and bold and far reaching and taking action and doing the thing, right? So no more of that. So my massive action crew, my ignited nation, you are my massive action crew. And it's not acceptable any longer. It's not acceptable any longer to play it small and safe and feel comfortable and happy-go-lucky about your goals. Because the truth of the matter is getting what you want, shifting, transforming your life, going after the things that people told you you could never have, being who people told you you could never be. And there were times in your life when you felt like you could never be what you wanted to be. You could never have what you wanted to have because you looked around at where you grew up and who was raising you and the things going on around you. And there was a time you thought, you know what, I'll never get out of this. But you did. You did get out of that. There were times you've been in trouble and you dug a ditch for yourself. I know I have. I've dug a ditch for myself, sat in the bottom of my own hole, thinking, how the heck did I get here? Right? But how did you get out? It was taking that big, bold action, moving in big, expansive ways to have what you want and be who you want to be and live how you want to live and feel how you want to feel. And so no more playing small. It's time for you to go and do that thing. And that's why I've been called to be in this space to help you take that massive action, because that's what it takes. It's consistent, bold effort every day. And you know, every day is not going to be a good day. This isn't about having a good day. Someone misinformed some people when they said, hey, we're going to set some goals, right? And someone said, yeah, you know, I want to get that new job, or I want to start writing the book, or, you know, I want to lose weight, whatever it was. And then as you got into it, it's like, oh, this doesn't feel good anymore. I don't like this. But here's the thing. The process to getting your goals doesn't always feel good. There are moments when it sucks. There are moments when it's hard. There are moments when you're going to be frustrated and confused and bewildered and upset and tearful and want to cry. That's the process. But guess what? That's just as you're passing through certain parts and through certain chapters of that book. Let me tell you, there is nothing more beautiful and fulfilling than having what you want, being who you want to be, the freedom to live and just be you and walk every day in your divine calling. You want that. You want that, and you can have it. But in order to have it, you have to stop negotiating and saying, well, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. No, your goals aren't this thing that you do when you feel like it, when you want to. Goals are a way of life. It's who you want to be. It's who you want to serve. And it's doing all the things so that you can fulfill those promises on your life and the divine calling you were called to fulfill. So no more playing small. It's not working. It's not working. And you deserve better. And the people waiting for you to show up great in your gifts, they deserve better. The world needs you to show up great, show up big, show up strong and expansive, massive action. And you know, those times when you're like, I just don't feel like this. I want you to remember, why did you start down this path? Who are your stakeholders? Who's expecting you to show up great? Why is this important? Remind yourself about all those things and then say to yourself, I'm not going to negotiate. I'm not going to play small. I am taking massive action right now. Right now, massive action. Don't think about it. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't convince yourself that you can do it tomorrow, because then tomorrow never comes, or tomorrow's filled with tomorrow's tasks plus yesterday's. Then you start feeling overwhelmed. No, no, no. No more playing games with your life, with your goals, with your divine assignment. No more. Massive action. Be bold, be big, be expansive, be great, be empowered, be ignited. Walk in your divine assignment and carry it out. And the only way that will happen is when you stop playing small, stop negotiating, and decide to every day, in every way, always take massive action. Thank you so much for tuning in, my friends. Until next time, be motivated, be inspired, be a life ignited.